But I digress. Let's poop off this music right now. Poop it off. Unless we don't want to poop it off. Maybe we'll just keep it on in the background and hope the dialogue is louder. Okay, Ningguang, hello.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Nice.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Solid.
Good morning.
Hello.
Did you sleep well?
I was so excited I couldn't sleep.
How strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course.
What is the point of that?
I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint you.
What is the point of that?
So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Here, take a look.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise. Sure.
The stuff that we've heard before we're gonna skip.
So, it'll be quite nice to... I don't often... Still. So then.
If we've heard it before, we're probably just gonna skip it, by the way. Let's do something you never normally have time for.
Something I never have time for.
Yes.
Have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps?
Do we get to play chess? Is it called Liyue Millennial? Never heard of it.
It's called Liyue Millennial. Based on classic chess, but with different rules. When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique way.
Okay.
So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards.
The queen has special abilities.
I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions.
What an ambitious project.
True. That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing.
I want to play chess now.
Is it one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
So how do we get people interested in it?
I think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile.
I'd play that.
No problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as possible.
Is this foreshadowing for a future event?
Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you.
You're gonna make a chess piece based on me?
I am indeed. Many of them, in fact.
Oh shit, let's go, dude!
My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece.
That's sick.
It seems only fitting for someone of your status.
She's like EA, or like, she's honestly, Ningguang reminds me right now of EA. If you pre-order our deluxe edition, you'll be able to get the Traveler piece, which is the strongest piece in the game. So I'm a part of the marketing plan.
Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form.
Sounds great.
Then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
Beg your pardon? Okay. I think they're foreshadowing for a future event here. I think they may be foreshadowing for like a future chess event or a future like card playing event where you play like, you know, you play Kazuha and he does a whirlwind or something like that. I think they're foreshadowing because that would be bad ass. And it's like an open world collecting thing, so you have to go around the world, much like Triple Triad from Final Fantasy. If you've been playing or if you're watching me play Final Fantasy, you'll know what Triple Triad is. Much like that, you go around the world from each NPC, getting cards, versing them, winning, getting things. And then you play them in a card game or a chess game or like a shogi game. I don't know what shogi is, by the way. But regardless, I want to see what line we went down there. We are going down the middle. Ooh, Yinga. Accompany Ningguang to have the piece made. Yinga.
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
Why does she say my name like that, dude? Why did she say it like that? We've met before.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that.
Jesus Christ!
I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone.
Jesus Christ!
There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
A bit too good.
As ever, there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up.
Oh my
All
god.
jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
Yeah, we all want the Ningguang chess piece as well, by the way. Yeah, oh my god. But isn't she in the porcelain business?
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents.
Yeah, you...
Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that.
Fair point, fair point. You win.
As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
No, but it's fucking weird.
Yinar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Yinga playable when?
Huh? What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the traveler is the one you should be asking about that.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm kidding.
I'm so confused.
It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched. Come on then, step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to
Yo,
toe.
Yinga playable when? When is she a playable character? 2.6? 2.7? Yinga playable when?
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors about the traveler or the chess piece?
Great question, really.
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke too far. Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again, anytime.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Yinga always is. Yo, Yinga is always funny to talk
I slightly
to.
regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel
No,
too awkward.
it was so weird, dude.
Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Mingxing Jewelry. Bro, Yinga playable when, dude. Stronger than Timmy at this point. Just the ambiguous phrasing.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you
We'll
about?
get a rater banner for Angel
We
and
can
Yinga.
start work
True.
now.
She always sounds
I
like
have
she's
the traveler's
wet.
measurements here.
Okay,
True.
let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll
Yinga,
pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Yinga is like
Good.
secretly
And
another
as
Fatui
agreed,
agent.
Please use top-grade materials only.
Yinga another
Of course,
Fatui.
we are professionals.
That'd be funny.
And we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind.
I hear.
But this one serves more of a commemorative purpose.
Oh yeah.
To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time, but I haven't once followed up on the progress.
There's a Jade Chamber piece in this chess set? What the hell?
Yes.
One
and
shots the
just
whole
like
board.
your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Scaled for the game! She's talking like a game dev. It's so good. Now I understand whatever name, concern.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also not for profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has caused obstacles for me in the past. Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought. She must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Osile. Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber.
I just
At
fucking
least,
dropped it in the
that's
sea.
the most reasonable explanation I could think
I
of.
just dropped it in the ocean, dude.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor.
I think he's just trying to make a
It
good
was the
chess
deal of
game.
the century. And as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you in the future.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
You know,
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how he wants it. We can't go letting him down.
yeah,
Don't
true.
you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber.
I just had a mega
There's-
brain idea.
Something I want to discuss with you.
miHoYo needs to actually make a card game for Genshin Impact. And I want the Jade Chamber card to be like Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, like, you know, once you've collected, you play the Jade Chamber, or like you play it, like you have to play 5 different cards to then summon the Jade Chamber. And those 5 cards have to be like Ningguang, Kaching, Zhao, Moon Carver, and Cloud Retainer, or something like that, Madam Ping. And then once you play these 5 cards, the Jade Chamber is built, and that is an instant victory. That would be badass. miHoYo, launch the card game. Do it. Send it.
I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion.
What's up, Ningguang? What's up?
And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think.
Mm-hmm.
When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
Honestly, yes, I was a little disappointed. I think all you're trying to do is make up for your losses. The point is that you stepped up when the time came. What is the good choice here? What do I feel like choosing? I think all you're trying to do is make up for your losses. I think this one, bottom right. I think all you're trying to do is make up for your losses.
Yes, well, at the time, it seemed to me that sacrificing the Jade Chamber was the inevitable decision.
I hear that.
All that talk about making up for my losses was really just to console myself.
Oh.
I was lying to Xingxi.
Oh, no.
My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be.
Oh, rip.
I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Liyue Harbor. So, to lose Liyue Harbor is to lose everything.
True.
In that
True.
sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term.
Actually
But
true. We can see
It
Mondstadt.
just didn't work.
Oh, in the bottom left corner, we can see Mondstadt. Hey,
I was
nice.
grief-stricken. like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing.
Oh no,
Because I
Ningguang's sad.
had just severed ties with a lifelong companion.
Oh no, Ningguang's sad.
I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go.
Sad times.
There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying?
And I just reply with a ...
But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation.
You did.
And I did it for the sake of Leo Harbor.
You did.
And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
So why did you lie to the jeweler guy, jeweler woman?
Because,
Whatever.
to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you.
Cheers.
The fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
And the most difficult time has passed, or you've done so well. Do we be nice, or do we accept acceptance, or consider it? Let's go with bottom. You've done so well, Ningguang.
Thank you for your comforting words.
No cap, dude. No cap.
It feels good even just to be able to talk about it.
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state. But
What?
look where I am now.
It's fine.
Standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me. And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Surely not. Ooh, that's the end of that line, okay. And through countless melancholy moments, the clouds are now at last clear. Gazing ahead, she will surely make the right decision. That is a nice one. Though I think we're at the wrong side of Leeway.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Who? Where the
But
fuck is
where are those who share?
Yo, where the hell is Zhongli? Oh, there he is. Jesus Christ. I was like, where the hell is Zhongli coming from? Okay, that was cool. But I think the perspective is wrong because the view was like the Jade Chamber was like a few kilometers that way. But it's actually just here. Oh, that was cool. On to the next one though. On to the next one. And the last one is here. Now, I don't know how to get there. Like, I don't know the option, but let's do it anyway. Okay, wait until 7 o'clock in the morning the following day. If the Jade... Wait, the MC reply... ... If the Jade Chamber is destroyed again, you can stand on me instead, Ningguang. I think it won't be destroyed, but I'm hoping it isn't, because, like, obviously the Hangout event is here. But you never know what Mahoya's gonna do. You never know. But I'm pretty sure it can't be destroyed because the Hangout event is here. Alright. This last route, I'm not exactly sure how we're meant to get to this last route, to be honest. Because we only have we had two options, and we just went with the other blank one. So let's just figure it out, I guess. Let's just try to figure it out.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Wake up.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Alright,
Good morning.
what's up?
Did you sleep well?
I was a little nervous.
There's nothing to worry about. We just... So, what's... I imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to take a... I don't often... Still. So then.
So we just did the top one. Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do. Let's try to go down this route again.
Interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But Mora could also be a limitation.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you.
Sure, dude.
You see things the way they are, rather I want to do something a little self-indulgent.
Sure,
Is that
whatever,
okay by you?
whatever you feel like doing.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't that. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It's hard to imagine.
They were tough. If I didn't make it, I want to relive. So how about it? Will you join me?
It's not what I was expecting, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
Great. We're not to use our status or rep. The goal is to see.
Let's go find. Oh, here we go. Let's go find some work at Northland Bank.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there.
Yep.
But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed in the past?
Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
What is the Fatui just gonna try to assassinate you or some shit? The Fatui just try to assassinate Ningguang in Northland Bank? Okay. Rip. Can we just teleport there? Yeah. The Jade Chamber's fate has been sealed because of the hangout. I think that's true though. I don't think they can remove it. The same way they added the teleport to the that boat, Beto's boat. They added a teleport there because of her hangout. They did the same thing for the Jade Palace. It's now permanently there. Oh. Okay, let's not talk to Vlad. Thank you. Whenever there's a guy standing next to a door, I hate clicking because it's just like you could click on the guy by accident. Katarina.
Lady Ningguang, I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
Oh, big words.
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for business? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
Ningguang is just like
Straight to the point, I see.
haggling and shit.
Works for me.
Money laundering.
Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
Okay. What? Well, what an interesting reaction. Just... Ningguang, are you here to fuck us over again? God damn it, dude.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
They weren't even trying to hide their hostility towards you.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed.
Oh.
This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it is true, the Northland Bank is just an arm for the Fatui.
Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Really? If I encounter the Fatui, I should be wary of them. They're not just commercial organization, no shot. I would never expected the Tartaglia was only in the toy making business. Never would have crossed my mind. Well, now I know, does that make this trip worth it? I guess I shouldn't have included this as an option. Does that make this trip worth it?
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Can you sense it?
Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
I'm looking at the background, hoping to find, like, Tartaglia's face somewhere. I'm looking around the background. I think they've been following us since we left Northland Bank.
What are they plotting this time?
Let's grab them and ask the question.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Let's act natural. Determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted. So
Please
we
be
can catch
Tartaglia.
them.
Or someone.
Keep
Or-
moving.
or-
Just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
Oh shit, I have to RP. Observe your surroundings. Where's Tartaglia? Me and Zhongli and Ningguang just cruising through town. The Geo just fucking mother and father. Am I meant to know who it is? Okay.
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects.
We do?
There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly.
Is it those two guys that were
But
crouching?
I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
Let's keep going for now.
Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
I thought it was the guy kneeling, but then also that guy over there. Is it that guy?
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Do I? Is this skill based? Oh god, dude. Is it the fat guy there? He's wearing a hat. I've never seen like that guy. Suspicious
The key here is consumer psychology.
suspicious person. Fuck off.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further.
Have we?
But let's stay calm until we're 100% sure. It
Sure.
shouldn't take much longer.
Sure, dude. Sorry, this is this is way too funny.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Suspicious person. We're walking right at him. So it's the fat guy, and that guy.
I think I have the answer.
Me too. Scratches his head inconspicuously, looks away.
Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him.
Roger.
Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for
Oh,
nothing.
fuck, I have to know who it is? I don't know who it is. Oh, shit, dude. Ah, it's one of these guys. Oh, fuck, how am I meant to know? I don't think it's the fat guy. For some reason, I think he's just a guy. Or maybe it is because, oh shit, dude. I guarantee that if I mess this up, I'll have to do the walking part again. Who the fuck could it be?
Osmanthus.
Shut up, Zhongli. Oh. I doubt it's him. He's way too Leeway centric. I think he's like too much Leeway based. Well, this guy, he looked away when we looked at him. So maybe it's him. This guy was just scratching his head. Let's go with this guy. We're gonna go with Blondie boy here. Please be right. Please be right.
What are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
Please.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Come clean, idiot.
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you.
Please.
But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
She is stern.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation
We
left
got
us
it.
none the wiser
We
as
got
to your
it.
intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
Are they really this guarded against you, Ningguang?
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely.
No, it is.
This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
The other three.
Yes. They would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
So all three of them were following us? Don't you need to repair?
No time. I'll just have to improvise.
Ah.
Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
So all three of them were spies. Okay. Interesting. So, again, now that's a bit, maybe not all of them. Maybe all of them. All of them were spies, and then there's no failing. Okay, that's annoying. I think it would have been cool if you could actually fail, but whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible. She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
Anyone kicks the door
so
down.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target. You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Why is Ningguang so badass?
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But you'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
Oh, done. Let's go. That's a nice one. Honestly, Ekaterina or Ekaterina, kind of an idiot. Feint and riposte. No one wants to have to go up against Ningguang. Ooh, nice. That was cool. Okay, let's have a look at all of them now. So, let's do a quick summary. A quick summary of of them all. Can we look at the picture? View memory. Okay, so this one, there's the two guys who manipulate the children, or the child, and then we like yell at them. Ningguang looks fucking amazing in the new outfit. We have she like bargains for a teacup because of its sentimental value. She looks fucking amazing in this outfit. I'm so excited for this new outfit. Good boys. My god, I had an epiphany. My go-to comp right now, when I make Ningguang a main DPS, Ningguang, Yunjin, and like two other like random other DPS, like probably Ningguang, Yunjin, probably like fucking Fischl or some shit maybe, or like Beidou for attack speed on Ningguang. That just Beidou, Ningguang and Yunjin. That's gonna be a fire comp. But that was another nice one. We just got this one, Unchanging Will, where she like goes through some sad moments about sacrificing the tower, which was fire. We had this memory. She cooks us fish after we go back to poverty, which was actually fire. I like this one the most probably. Actually no, I like the ones where she has the new outfit. And then we just did this one, which was Feint and Riposte. No one wants to have to go up against Ningguang, which is true. And for all our efforts, we get 60 primos, 600 XP or 500 XP, and some other good stuff. That was epic. What an epic